Hey, what's happening out there? Adam here with another exciting review. Got my tea today. What the hell was I going to say? I made this tea, but sun tea. Very good. I like it. You take your jug and you put all your tea bags in it. And then you set it out in the sun for so many hours, and when you're done, you put some ice in it, and you got some fucking sun tea. Delicious. Oh, God, it's delicious. Almost as good as coffee. Today's review, I got a blast from the past. I got a Star Wars talking bank. R2D2 and C3PO. Had this when I was a kid, lost it in a fire, and I had to get it back. Love this thing. So first, let me fire up. Never mind. It's already fired up. Let's check the box out. When I was a kid, I never took this out of the box. Kept it in the box just like that. Kept it on my shelf because I was a nerd and I like to keep my shit in boxes. Today, we are going to open this bad boy. I don't even know if it works. So, I know the try me thing don't work. So, we're going to take it apart, see if it works. Hopefully it does. Pretty excited about it. So let's check this out. How cool is that? The arms move. I think C3PO, his head, it goes back and forth. His eyes light up. R2D2, his head spins. His eye lights up. He goes back and forth. Awesome. This came out in 1995, I believe. I remember getting this. I think I got it for Christmas. I do believe. Loved it. Still do, obviously. I bought it again. And the box is in actually really good shape. And it was kind of hard to find one that wasn't beat up. Usually the box is tore or it's in rough shape. This is kind of always tore up here. The try me part or the plastic's ripped or something. So, you know. But I found one. So let's check this out. Look how old school the box looks and shit. It's awesome. And then right here, talks about the fan club. Star Wars fan club. And I was actually a member. I got all kinds of shit in the mail. I got all kinds of books. Just collectible things, stickers, shit like that you get, you know, as a kid in a fan club, you know. Different things you can sign up for. Very cool. I remember getting shit every month in the mail for that for a long time. Yeah, like right here. Listen how cheap it was. For $9.95. So for $10, you get your year subscription to the Star Wars Insider magazine. I got one of those every month. It was awesome. Then you got a merchandise catalog, an exclusive Star Wars membership kit. Then it tells you where to send the money to. Official Star Wars fan club. Very awesome. Do they even do stuff like that anymore? Probably not. I don't know. It would be awesome if they did. I think I actually have a couple of them things floating around here that I can grab. Show you guys kind of shit that we used to get. Hold on a minute. I'm back. Aren't you excited? I did find some. I do not think this top one came in it. Actually, I know it didn't. Golden Books, Puzzles and Mazes. This was a Star Wars training, the training of the Jedi Knight. They did a lot of puzzles and mazes as training. It's not all lightsabers and blasters, people. How cool is that, though? It's pretty cool. I don't think I didn't get this in the fan club. It's got a sticker. Actual math problems. What kid got, probably me, got sucked in to doing these math problems, probably most likely outside of school, at home. Oh, this is fun. And then to make out whatever the hell this says down here. Princess Leia is Luke's sister. So he had to... So obviously Luke Skywalker, during training, as he was doing this puzzle book, found out as a joke, probably from Yoda, do these math problems, Luke, and you'll find out that Princess Leia is your sister. And this was obviously after he kissed her. So that was a cruel, cruel thing for Yoda to play on Luke Skywalker. That son of a bitch. What's the other one say? Same thing. Luke, or Anakin Skywalker, is Luke's father. Well, I guess no? Well, nah, that was later. So, he's probably alright on that one, because he probably knew his dad's name. This one's fucked up, okay? Nobody mentioned to Luke when he was younger that he had a sister. Do or do not. There is no try. But yeah, very cool. This was from Walmart. Someone put 10 cents on it. That's fucking cheap shit. Got a date on this son bitch? $19.97. Fancy coloring right there, though. Very cool book. Puzzles are, that's very shitty for them to put that in there. For poor Luke, Anyway, these are the kinds of books that you got in that fan club. Very cool. Star Wars Kids. And I wish I had all of them. I think when I had the fire, these were in the house. But it had shit in here. I mean, the house was in the garage. Let me make this clear. I lived in the garage. I had 2 rooms in the garage. Caught fire, and all my shit was in it, and I lost everything. The whole Batman collection from when I was younger, Star Wars, everything. So I had to start over. So the house was separated from the garage. So that's why I can say this was in the house during the fire. I wasn't in the house. So, had shit like this in it. And which was cool. You had comics and shit. Very awesome. These was cool. I mean, any kid that was a member, you got all kinds of inside shit. You got cool posters. And you get one every month. Very cool. And, I wish, like I said, I wish I had all of them. I do remember, I had this, and it came with, all this was like part of your kit that you got. And I remember getting all these little books and shit, and they were like assault patterns and shit, war patterns where it was just cool as hell. And I remember getting this stuff, and I was like, man, this is so fucking cool. Yeah, listen to this. First mission pack. $2.95. Something like this would be like a retarded amount of money. It's so cool. Man, it's making me want. So you get like every episode, or what you call it, episode. Every book, you got comics. And then you got, facts, games. Very cool shit. You can't see shit like that. Very cool. I bet you type this in, Star Wars Kids online, somebody probably has every one of these and they're selling them in bulk, you know, like the whole set for a price. It probably would be cool to have. I mean, this was back in 97 here, so, you know, that would be a cool add to anybody's collection if you can find the whole set of these. I mean, I'm sure there was a bunch, because I was a member for a couple of years, I think. I had a pretty good stack, and I think these just got separated and got left in the house. But it was just cool center posters and shit you could take out if you wanted and hang up. You had Han Solo. Always mentioned the packs and shit usually on the back. They always trying to get you to sign other people up. You know, get your friends to sign up. Come on in. We're cool. We're cool. Shows all these different books you could get. Just fucking awesome. I mean, shit. I mean, the ones I'm showing you right now are about all the main characters. I don't know if I had these in the house because I was, you know, reading. I don't know. I left them in the house for some reason. I might have had them every month, and then I threw them in like a... You remember when your parents read magazines and shit, and then next to the couch or the chair, they had a basket or a rack, and they kept magazines in it and shit. Or you'd leave one right outside the bathroom door, so when you went in there, you just grabbed one. And I bet you I got these in the mail. I sat down, looked at them, threw them in that basket or whatever, and that's where they stayed, and then all hell broke loose, literally. So, and they got saved. So, obviously, that was 12 minutes of pure bullshit, me showing you these books. It had nothing to do with this bank. Well, Star Wars, so it's in the same theme. It ain't like my normal shit like I'm doing right now, and just mumbling off into nothing. So, let's tear into this bad boy and see if it works. I'm cutting this tape off that's been on here since 1995. Kind of sad, isn't it? And then me knowing that, you know, I never opened my original. Oh, it opens from the side. Yeah, how's this fucking... It's gonna take me just a second. I gotta figure out how to... Tell you what, let me open this and I'll be back. I'm back again. It's free. First time it's been out of a box in a long time, since 1995. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Would you look at it? Would you look at it? Star Wars, baby. I don't think I've done any Star Wars stuff yet. I used to be a big-ass Star Wars fan. I still am. I still love Star Wars. I love the old Star Wars. I'm a big A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Those are my Star Wars movies. I did love The Mandalorian. Thought it was great. I did like a couple of the new ones. I just never got into the Phantom Menace or any of the newer ones. Newer ones. But I did love the originals. And I remember going to the video store all the time, and I would rent Empire Strikes Back every fucking time. That one was my #1 favorite. Still is. But I still like Star Wars. I still like the Phantom Menace and shit. I actually tried to watch that last week, and I got about 20 minutes in, and I just shut it off. I just went on and started watching Married with Children. But, you know, every once in a while I'll turn them on and watch them. Let's take these batteries out and see what's up. Hopefully it's not all corroded in here and awful and shit. Hopefully it works. Now, if I remember right, I cannot remember. Ooh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Look at this. Yeah, remember, gotta think, them batteries have been in there since '95. I knew it was gonna be bad. Oh, it's gonna be horrible. I'm gonna be straight up. This might not work. I might have to take this thing apart and do a cleaning on it and try to get this to work. These batteries are horrible. They like don't even make these kind of batteries anymore and shit. It's horrible. I knew it was gonna be bad. I knew it. We all like the vintage shit, but how many times we all run into this kind of shit? You're like, yeah, I want that. And you get it, and you're like, fuck. I gotta try and fix it. But, you know, might look good on the outside. Not so good on the inside. I got some crusties down in there. Oh. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll pop some in there. Maybe it'll work. And then I'll take them out and clean it later on. We'll give it a shot. Came prepared because I figured it was going to be bad. Oh shit! I really didn't think it'd work.
Relations, and this is my counterpart, R2D2.
It didn't move. Well, I bet you the joints and shit are a little froze up and shit, but maybe I can loosen it up. That's fucking awesome that it fucking fired right up, eyes lit up and shit, so that's a good sign. I'll get in here and try to fix this thing up. I'm sure it screws apart. Yeah. So yeah, I'll definitely get in there. But there's a coin slot right there. You drop your coins in it. There's a twist that off and then, you know, get your quarters out and shit. You know, that might not matter in the future. Money. I mean, paper money. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen, if they're going to get rid of money or not. I don't know how they could ever do that. But look that up if nobody's heard that. I heard that that's a thing. They're talking about getting rid of paper money or some shit. Crazy. I'm going to try this one more time. Maybe
I am C3PO, human cyborg relations, and this is my counterpart, R2D2.
I ain't gonna force anything. But, you know, that's fucking awesome. It fucking fired right up. So what I'm gonna do is later on, hell, maybe tonight, I'm bored anyway, I live alone. I might tear into that sumbitch, see if I can figure out what needs to be broke loose, or maybe something's not driving right. You know, you gotta think that's set in a box and probably tossed around for years and years and years. Very awesome. One thing I am gonna look up though. Bear with me. I want, because I cannot remember to save my life. And I should have done this before I got on here, but I didn't. Okay? You know, I like us to do things together as a group. Bring everybody in, and we just do it all at one time, because we fucking love the same shit. Now, they had more of these come out when Phantom Menace came out. And they had them, I think it was Banks, but I remember them because I think I got one. I think someone gave me, or bought me a Darth Maul one. But he had this lightsaber, and he could fucking, and he'd move. But it was cool because you could have, like, the other characters right next to him. They kind of connected, and then they would kind of fight each other with the lightsabers, which was pretty fucking awesome. But anyway, what I wanted to look up was how many different ones they had. Right here is exactly what I was just talking about. Well, you know what? I'll try and put it on the screen. Right there, right there. Those are the Phantom Menace ones that I was talking about. But I wanted to see how many different. You had the R2D2 one, but I can't remember. I'm sure there were. I'm sure they had, you know, Darth Vader and shit back then when that came out. Yeah, they had they had Darth Vader, which was, it looked pretty badass. He was taller than this one, but I can't remember if they had any other characters. Maybe not. Maybe they just had R2D2 and C3PO and Darth Vader. Because I don't see any other ones from 95. The only ones that I see after this is the ones from the Phantom Menace. And I could be wrong. Maybe they're just not popping up here. Maybe I'm not looking at the right thing. Which is very damn good possibility. Because, you know, I'm not all there most of the time. I say shit wrong, or, you know, I don't have my facts straight. Yeah, I don't see any other ones. I was thinking maybe they had, like, maybe Chewie or something. I guess if they put Luke Skywalker or something on something like that, maybe it would be born back in 95. I don't know. But these are two of the characters that are main, you know, most people probably think these two guys and Darth Vader. I remember when I was a kid, I mean, I think Star Wars, Darth Vader always popped in my head. Yeah, I'd say that's it. I was thinking maybe there was more. I meant to look it up before I got on here, but I didn't. But that's cool. That's cool. You know, whatever. You know, they didn't make any more. So, this is going to be it on this review. I'm going to try and get this going. I get it going, I'll put another video out. We'll check it out. I mean, luckily everything's firing up, but these little gears in here ain't moving. And it looks like I can take the back of these guys apart. They got little screw holes, you know, so I'll probably tear into them, see if I can find out what's not moving, put it back together, grease it up, whatever I need to do, and see if I can get them going. And then I'll bring another video out of these babies fucking doing all their shit they need to do to be badass, which these are badass just like this. So, this is Adam. telling everybody, peace out, be good, like, subscribe. Peace.
Don't you call me a mindless philosopher, you overweight glob of grease. Now come on before somebody sees you.